This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. Today's video is brought to you by GlassesUSA.com. If you are someone who needed more evidence that the culture wars on the right are just absolutely manufactured, have I got a clip for you? Have I got some evidence for you of the things that I've been talking about for years on the right? Remember last week? Was it this week? Again, time has no meaning anymore. I talked about Peter Doocy, the Nepo baby, the son of Steve Doocy, who's the White House correspondent for Fox News, who asked the White House press secretary a question about a new upcoming possible guideline on how much beer Americans are recommended to drink. Two a week is what, if we follow the Canadian standard, the guideline is, it's not going to be as harmful. You should probably limit your intake to 2. Kind of like they say however many grams of fiber you should have per day. It doesn't mean the government's going to come with a SWAT team rushing in to control how much fiber you consume. It's a guideline. They're saying, we think this is healthy. We think this is what you should do. It's a guideline. Peter Doocy asked this question as though they're getting ready to send out the goon squads, yanking beers out of people's hands and restricting how much alcohol you drink. Since I turned 40, I sure have gained much in the way of insight. At the same time, though, I have lost a fair bit of my eyesight. Additionally, now that I own glasses, they get lost all the time too. That's why I'm thrilled to work with GlassesUSA.com. Not only are they one of the largest eyewear retailers in the United States, GlassesUSA.com are among the most affordable, with glasses starting at just $39, up to 70% off of retail prices. I can accidentally forget a pair of readers at the restaurant and not feel like I left a rent payment there. Get a glimpse of all the styles and savings available to you. For 24 hours only, GlassesUSA.com is offering an insane discount on top of any coupon code they currently have on the website. Click the link at the top of the description below to focus. You see what I did there? Focus on the details. These Ray-Bans that I'm wearing are the first pair of bifocals I've ever had, and they are awesome for reading while I'm filming. With thousands of eyeglasses and sunglasses that are prescription across a multitude of brands, Gucci, Oakley, Tom Ford, you have no end of the choices. But if options overwhelm you, GlassesUSA.com has a 1-minute quiz that you can take to help suggest the right pair based on your needs and your face shape. You can also use their AR virtual try-on to find the perfect frames for you. I know I did, I had to, and it worked great for finding glasses that fit my giant pumpkin head. So again, let GlassesUSA.com help you spot a great deal. For just 24 hours, they are offering a crazy exclusive discount on top of any coupon code they currently have up. Click the description links below to get a better view of savings with GlassesUSA.com. And I was waiting for this moment. I was waiting for the first politician to act as though you can come and take my beer out of my cold dead hands. Here in Texas, the Texas thing only happened because Ted Cruz did it. He rang the bell. He volunteered his tribute to be the first to step up and make this a culture war thing. He was on with Eric Bolling, dick pic extraordinaire, the guy who got fired for sending pictures of his genitalia to employees. Now he works at Newsmax, of course. And he's interviewing Ted Cruz in what is, by any account, by any estimation, by any viewing of this, absolutely a pre-planned, scripted moment for these two dum-dums, where Ted Cruz goes on a rant about what they're not going to take from us and our ceiling fans because it's hot in Texas, but also our beers. And if they're going to try to take my beer, they can kiss my ass, in true folksy Ted Cruz fashion. It's all very, very, very stupid, but it's Ted Cruz, so what do you expect? Watch this ridiculous moment where they're trying to incite and inflame yet another culture war about something that is not happening.
State has now done that for new construction. They're trying to go after and regulate ceiling fans. I got to tell you, it's hot in Texas. We don't want to get rid of our ceiling fans. And now these idiots have come out and said, drink 2 beers a week. That's their guideline. Well, I got to tell you, if they want us to drink 2 beers a week, frankly, they can kiss my ass.
No, okay. Senator, I brought a beer to drink with you. I'll drink this non-alcoholic beer with you because I'm not allowed to drink on camera, but I'll have a sip in the meantime.
Well, look, I got to say, have you ever seen a brand do more damage to itself than Bud Light, which single-handedly seemed to destroy themselves? So I'm glad you're not drinking a Bud Light. Personally, I'm fond of Shiner Bock, which is a good Texas brand. I've been to the Shiner Brewery in Shiner, Texas, and I recommend it. And I promise you, this is not alcohol-free beer down here.
No, and by the way, the one I have right after the show won't be alcohol-free either. And it may just be a...
Cool. Real cool. Have you ever seen a more pathetic bro-off? I mean, you got the working guys behind Ted Cruz. They're all chuckling when he talks about Bud Light. I assure you this is not alcohol-free, like your little pussy beer in New York City there. Jesus, what a nightmare these people are. It's not an order. It's not a dictate. It's not a mandate from the federal government. If it happens, which it won't until 2025, Ted Cruz, if you have any understanding of how things work or even do any cursory research about the things you're talking about, it's going to be a guideline. A suggestion. It's, hey, don't eat a carton of butter per day. That falls out of the guidelines and it's not going to be healthy for you. If you want to do it, kill yourself, knock yourself out. It's not an edict. The fact that even the crowd had beers should indicate to you that this was a staged moment. The host had a beer. Ted Cruz had a beer just off screen to grab and open. This is, if you needed any evidence at all, if you were on the fence about whether these culture war moments are absolutely just manufactured outrage, here it is. You just witnessed it in real time. They're running with the Peter Doocy question and trying to get this to catch on and become another gas stove moment. I don't even know what he's talking about the ceiling fans. But it's one thing to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, in an effort to distract Republicans and conservatives from the fact that their lives could be better if only they voted for a different party, if they only voted for people who actually cared about making their lives better, increasing their wages. It's frustrating, is what it is. Anyway, I'd love to know what you think about this. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, as always, daily@dollemore.com. If you appreciate what I do, if I bring you value on a day-to-day or video by video basis, I would appreciate it if you consider supporting my work, helping produce what I think is very important, the things that we do right here on this channel, and my podcast, I Doubt It podcast, co-hosted by Brittany Page, and her channel too. All of it falls under that umbrella. Please consider supporting this work. Click the join button below. Become a channel member for $1.99 a month. You can hit the super thanks button, or you can click on over to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. You can also follow me on social media. I am at Dollemore on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, TikTok, Facebook, at Dollemore is where you can find me. I'd love to see you there. And it's too early in the morning to go get myself a beer. But how am I going to inflame a culture war if I don't? Anyway, I love and appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.